It's June the 2nd, and this is your Pacific Palisades real estate market update. I'm James Respondek with Rodeo Realty. I've sold hundreds of homes to generations of Palisadians. Here is this week's important market activity. There's a brand new construction listing on Upper El Medio in the Paseo area at 15975 Alcima Avenue. This property is listed at $26 million. What do you get for that? 11,700 square feet. And it's a transitional, traditional look. It's got a long private driveway that's kind of stately. 3 stories, you've got 4-car garage, you've got all the goodies like a home theater, a gym, wine rooms, huge kitchen to family room, and it has pretty spectacular views. Next, just listed, 15313 Via de las Olas. This sold about 18 months ago for $8.25, and it's now on the market for $10 million. It's a traditional home right on the front row. Via de las Olas is the front row in the Village Bluffs. So it's easy stroll back into the village, the Caruso Village, and of course, practically it's on the front row, so you see the Pacific Ocean, out to Malibu, down to Santa Monica. This is 4,000 square feet and the lot is 7,200 approximately. Next, just listed in the Paseo Miramar area, 620 Resolano for $8,650,000. It's 5,000 square feet, has fabulous views. It was updated, but a while ago, so you probably want to update it a little bit more, or maybe you just love it the way it is. It's got a nice sized lot, but there isn't a lot of flat. So you do have a nice decks and an engineered pool. Price is $8,650,000 and the lot is almost 14,000. Next is a listing in Santa Monica Canyon, which is one of my favorite areas. I love that area. 283 Amalfi Drive, listed at almost $4,300,000. It's a approximately 2,700 square foot house on a 5,200 square foot lot. This house was built originally in 1935 and has a lot of that charm. And that's kind of cool too in the canyon. You get this, it's kind of bohemian, old world charm in there. It's got fabulous views. There is what I call the Tower of Power right smack in the middle of the view. So it'd be nice to drop that, who knows, $250? I don't know how much it costs to do that. Next listing is at 15330 Whitfield. This is behind the village in the Palisades, so easy access into the new Caruso Village. I just sold the house up the street for one of my celebrity clients, and it's listed at $3,950,000. And this is about a 3,700 square foot house, and the lot is 7,350 approximately. It's had some modest updates, and the floor plan's a little quirky, but it has great views, and it's a great location. Next is a listing in Sullivan Canyon, not exactly the Palisades, but it's just right there, close, right off the, right next to the Riviera. 13214 Riviera Ranch. Now, Sullivan Canyon is one of the few equestrian communities in Los Angeles, and it's a large lot. It's 23,300 square foot lot, and it's all flat and all usable. Listed at $7 million, almost 7.7. The house is probably a Cliff May, although we couldn't confirm it when we were looking at it. It's 3,750 square feet, and I think it could be worked on, or somebody builds, one of the big shebangis they're doing these days. And that is listed at $7.7 million. Let's go to some solds. Just sold on Paseo Miramar. Now this was an off-market sale. Sold, it was a land sale because the house, it had a Neutzer home on it and it burned out, and they just sold it for $4,550,000. It is a big 47,000 square foot lot, but not all of that's flat. The views are spectacular, all the way to downtown, all across the Santa Monica Bay, the coastline, pretty spectacular. And I have the listing across the street, by the way, which is pretty spectacular. Just sold 530 Muskingum. This was an entry-level sale, sold for $2,630. Small, like 1,200 square foot house, and the lot was 5,200 square feet. That was originally, it sold over ask. It was originally listed at 2.5. Here's a just sold in the in the Village Bluffs, 307 Mount Holyoke. I actually sold the house directly next door for one of my celebrity clients a few years ago. This just sold for $7,205,000. Amazing views, straight out to the ocean and out the coast up to Malibu. So it's got the westerly views. You're gonna have spectacular sunsets. And you know what's kind of cool is when you see the traffic going up the highway at night, you get this like serpentine of red and white lights. It's pretty cool. This is a 4,300 square foot house. The lot, I don't think it matters what it is because it's not that much flat. It's a close to 12,000 square foot lot. Some of that slopes off down the hill. And we have 2 sales in Sunset Mesa. Now, you know, Sunset Mesa is not actually the Palisades, but I affectionately call it Palibu or maybe Palisades. This is 18315 Coastline Drive. Sold over asking. It was $2,900 asking, sold for $3,250. And it is a 2,061 square foot house. It had a pool, but no yard. It was updated, little kind of, you know, quirky finishes and stuff here and there, but it sold for $3,250. It does have pretty spectacular views from the front. And lastly, also in Sunset Mesa, Palisades, 3652 Malibu Vista. I used to live on Malibu Vista. I love that street. And this sold over asking at $3,100,000, and it has spectacular views, although you do look across the top of the water tanks there. But I kind of affectionately call that urban art there. That is a close to 2,400 square foot house, and the lot 6,000. I hope this information has been helpful to you. And if you're looking to find the perfect house or sell your house in this still hot market, call me. I would love to help. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.